Before we proceed with the technical elements of the course, we feel it's important to explain how data is collected in AAI and then consumed by users. Since you're in the early stages of learning the product, we want to make sure this learning experience isn't happening in a vacuum and that you understand the type of tool you have. The starting point of this overview is the deployment of AAI alongside schedulers and ends where data becomes useful to the business. Several events take place along the way, and it's important that you know what they are. The purpose of AAI is to enhance the automation capabilities of the scheduling solutions by adding powerful supervision, monitoring, analytics, and reporting capabilities. Ultimately, AAI fills important functional gaps by taking over several tasks that certainly belong in the IT ops space, but that automation solutions aren't equipped to deliver. All scheduling solutions claim to offer monitoring and reporting, but none do it particularly well because it's not their mission statement. Organizations rely on schedulers to manage the IT ops business reliably and accurately. They look to the far more capable AAI to provide the analytics and intelligence side of it. It's all the more true when the business supports multiple schedulers, which are notoriously bad at integrating with one another. AAI can talk to multiple schedulers simultaneously. It's designed to process and integrate data streams from more than one source in multi-scheduler configurations into a single unified environment. Once AAI is installed, it is integrated with schedulers over integration mechanisms using various technologies like APIs and web services. This means AAI is now able to extract two broad groups of data. The first type is object definitions, in other words, the processes, schedules, dependencies, and resource conditions, irrespective of size or complexity. They're converted into AAI counterparts called jobstreams, which together are the foundation of the data we manage. The second type is the run data and metadata. Every process run in the scheduler generates a jobstream run, which can be monitored and analyzed. AAI relies on configuration tools to pull scheduler data. Typically, definitions are relatively stable, they don't change very often, and so the polling cycle will be a low one, say once or twice a day. Note that extractions can be triggered manually. Run data, on the other hand, is dynamic. It's constantly evolving, and so we tend to define much shorter polling cycles, say every 20 seconds or every minute. Once the two platforms are talking to each other and data can be extracted, we select the processes of interest and capture them in AAI. Remember that an average production environment handles the automation of potentially millions of individual processes, a large subsection of which isn't critical to the business. The strength of AAI resides in its ability to provide superior aptitudes for monitoring and analysis for a select set of processes, not manage everything superficially, which schedulers already do to a point. We use the administration UI to create job streams, which are the core objects and basis for our work in AAI. Job streams are mapped to the select process definitions, and organizations seldom create job streams for every process. Instead, they tend to focus on business-critical ones. When the process execution is triggered in the scheduler, the run is captured along with the metadata, runtime, status, relationship links, and so forth. If the process runs 5 times a day, then 5 runs are generated for that day. Runs can be measured and compared, and averages can be calculated. This is the substance of AAI's analytics and predictive capabilities. The activation of the jobstream run in AAI activates 3 interfaces. First, the dashboard, in which teams are able to supervise aggregated data sets, as in totals for ongoing, completed, and forecasted runs. Second, monitoring, which provides real-time monitoring of live processes, along with drill-down features like Gantt views. Finally, it activates reporting. All past, present, and future runs can be integrated in structured reports. Lastly, when runs are ongoing and AAI is in collection mode, the web interface will show the scheduler integration is active. Eventually, the process ends, which triggers new capabilities. The jobstream run is complete, which means it becomes available for examination and investigation in the analysis tools. Processes must complete for any analytical work to take place. If you're supervising a limited number of job streams, the absence of runs means the web interface may report a behind status. It's nothing to be concerned with. This is the end result: extensive historical records of past runs, calculated service level agreements, predictive analytics, a dependable alerting module in the event of overruns and missed SLAs, reports, and dashboard views.